If you're always walking through the streets of downtown Toronto, it can kind of be second nature to ignore the hundreds of billboards that line the city's court. But this past week, one billboard caught the eyes and the hearts of those passing by.
Sometimes you have to do the old school approach to get something across.
On a Tuesday afternoon, Stouffville resident Charlie Latino dropped his wife Lucy off at dialysis in Richmond Hill before making his way to a busy Toronto intersection, wearing a sign made by his 8-year-old granddaughter, all in hopes of finding Lucy a living kidney donor.
So I strolled down at Yonge and Dundas there. Got so much attention. People just said, that's incredible. I don't know how you did it and how you do it. I said, listen, for the person you love, you'll do anything. And basically I did the best I could.
Charlie says the idea came from his daughter, Danielle.
She looked online. She saw I worked in the States. So she figured, you know what, Dad, what do we have to lose at this point?
Danielle launched a social media campaign 2 years ago after receiving the news that Lucy's kidneys were failing her. No one in their family was a suitable donor.
It took some time to get used to the idea of putting it out there, and it's just such a big ask. And but we did it, and the support has been overwhelming from the community that is out there. Tons of people I've never met before have reached out, even people who are close to us who didn't really know, or acquaintances of ours who didn't know of my mom's need reached out and have supported since then. And the idea was really just to raise awareness of both organ donation after we pass away, but also living organ donation. And if it doesn't help my mom, maybe it will help someone else.
Communication strategist and living donor Heather Badenoch dedicates her time to assist families like Lucy's in navigating the world of social media in search of donors.
We sometimes see on social media that things can spread really far beyond the city that they started in. And so we want to make sure that a public appeal includes the city that you're in. When it comes to kidney donation, the blood type doesn't need to be specific. Thanks to something called Kidney Paired Exchange, you can find any good living donor, and then they can be matched accordingly. And then also information about you. Oftentimes people step forward to give because they feel a connection to the person who needs the donation.
In the case of Lucy, a connection to a loving wife, mother, and grandmother who is thankful for her family's efforts.
It helps me emotionally because I think they're working so hard. And I'm very grateful and I'm very blessed to have that. Because there's some people that don't. They're scared, they'll run.
I did it actually for the thousands of Canadians that are in need of kidney donors and heart donors and so on. Just to bring up awareness. So people just, sign on, and after you're deceased, what are you going to do with your organs? You might as well give them up, save a lot of lives.
If you'd like to learn more about Lucy's story and how you can become a donor, visit our website, citynews.ca. Eric Espinosa, City News.